Okay guys, welcome to Chase to Health. I'm your host Chase. I just got back from a long run and I have just a little bit of sugarcane left. And I thought I would share my experience of how to make sugarcane juice with a normal juicer. I got my Green Star Elite. Now this juicer's not meant to do sugarcane. There's a reason why sugarcane presses are like at least $600 and there's specialized machines to do this because it's basically wood. So I've got a masticating juicer, so it's basically, what's nice about these is it chews it and it keeps it at a colder temperature, preserving more of the nutrition. Problem with that is, if you've seen my video of when I first got these and I tried them out, I got this from Miami Fruit. I did a Miami Fruit tasting video. It got clogged, and so the machine actually shut off. So that's good. It doesn't like keep trying. So just so you know, full disclaimer, doing this could damage your machine potentially. It didn't damage mine, but I could see how it could. So let's get into it. First thing you see, I got this rubber banded on here. I've had this for a while. These are ready to go. These are probably gonna get bad if I don't do them right now. So you just take saran wrap and you put a rubber band on the end. So it's nice to wash these before, wash them off. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Probably not a huge deal to wash these off. I just think it's probably, when you do this, you can see how, I mean, it's like wood. See how nasty that is. So it's probably just good to clean it off a little bit. Get it all nice and wiped off there. All right. Okay, so you can just cut this stuff up and eat it. You can chew on it, but I feel like it might be kind of hard on your teeth. Eventually, maybe. I don't know. I've seen some information that says it's good for your teeth. It's nice to chew on. It's probably the freshest way to do it, but this is a really nice way to do it. So I found that to prevent it from getting clogged, a good thing to do would be to cut it into small pieces. The first thing I do is I get a cleaver knife, or I don't know what you call this, chopper knife, and I just cut off the ends because the ends are kind of nasty looking, if you can see that. Cut off the ends. Okay, still smells good. Yeah, this has been in my fridge for a few weeks, so it's towards the end of the life. I think I've heard you can keep it in for a couple weeks, and I'm pushing that. But it's just like hard to like have like sugarcane juice every day, you know? I chop that in half, and then what you do is you just chop up the sides. Be careful. It's kind of not easy to do, actually. Sometimes. Well, I don't know. It gets easier the more you've done it. But the first time you'd be like, this is like whittling or something. It's basically wood. Okay. I'm just gonna do all these first. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a good piece right there. Might need just a little. No. I'm gonna stay focused. Stay focused, Chase. Okay. Chop out the sides. Ooh, that's it. So you can look here. Some of the ends seem a little nasty. These are getting old. Maybe cut a little more off the end there. That one looks kind of nasty at the end there. Okay, so the next step here is if I chop it into the smaller cubes, really, it's less likely to be clogged. So I just chop it in half here. And it's really hard this way, but if you look at it, the grain runs this way. So if you chop it that way, it actually chops pretty easily. Along the grain. And then you can just chop it into tiny little cubes. All right, so chopping these up real quick here into little cubes. I mean, this may not be necessary. I just feel like it makes sense that it'd be easier on the juicer if I'm kind of already doing some of the work for it. Peace. So good. sweet. And it's really good just like this. The only thing I worry about is like you do kind of swallow just tiny pieces of wood. Making juice is a good way to just not have any of the crud in your mouth. You don't have to chop it like this if you got an actual machine to do it properly. Okay, there it is. So you got all this now. And I found that it was about 3 of those sticks that was the most I could do before I felt like the machine was really giving out. So this is the filter that comes with my juicer, and it works great for everything that I like. Celery juice, I mostly do celery juice. That's basically all I use this for. I have done broccoli and cauliflower and carrots, which is really good, and beets. Gotta be careful about beets. You gotta cut off the outside, otherwise it'll burn your throat. That's an aside. So what I found actually is when I first did this, I was super excited, and then I drank it, and there was a piece of wood in there. So what I do is I put, this is just a like a nut milk bag that I put underneath. Okay, so I've got this catching the big stuff, and this is gonna stop all the little tiny, like almost sawdust like particles basically from getting in there, because you don't want to drink that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this just like this here, that underneath that, make sure that's not going anywhere. I used to just let the machine do its own work, but eventually I found out that sometimes it just doesn't do it without pushing this down. But I think being the least aggressive with this as you can is probably the way to go. I've experimented with this. It seems like no matter what I do, none of it really comes out anyway. But you could maybe loosen this a bit. I haven't found that makes a difference. I think it's too woody for it to even go through the system. So you just kind of slowly put this down in there. You can maybe lightly push it down. Make sure this is kind of going over the right spot. Yeah, I'm pushing it down pretty decent actually right now. So I used to like sugarcane juice when I'd go to, actually never had sugarcane juice, but I would chew on sugarcane when I'd go to Jamaica when I was a kid. My grandfather had a condo, this place called Round Hill in Montego Bay, and I loved chewing on sugarcane. And then I was recently in Costa Rica, and I wanted some sugarcane juice. I couldn't get any, so I decided when I got back, I'm just gonna make my own. So when I get my mind set on something, pretty tough to fight it. So yeah, if you push down, don't push it down too hard. That'll probably clog it. Try to push down the least amount that you possibly can. Almost there. Isn't clogged yet. Oh man, it smells really good. Alright, so that's all of it. So it's still dripping a little bit. It's nice to let it kind of drip. And there you have it. That's it. So, it's still dripping. Oh. Man, it tastes like sugar water. What heck? I don't want any of that going to waste. Put another, underneath that. Alright. Oh. So, careful when you take that off. So yeah, I would, see here. You see that? So yeah, here it is right here. So take this off. That's just like some foam. And then, as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in here that would have been in your drink. So I just take this, roll it up, squeeze it. Squeeze all that out of there. Wow. God, I love it. Okay. So then, fancy here, put it in a nice glass. There you have it. Sugarcane from a normal juicer. Really good. All right. Oh yeah, and then I'll just show you this real quick. So yeah, the big problem here, as you can see, is that this gets clogged. And it's really hard to clean, so you have to use a toothpick. And you can get it out with a toothpick. So you can see how this could damage the thing. So just, again, full disclosure, perform at your own risk. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. See you next time.